interviewed pastel de nata. Hi, hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Happiness Diaries video vlog. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Irene, I'm a positive psychologist and mindful growth coach and creator. And here on this channel we talk about all things mindful self-development, journaling, self-discipline, nervous system regulation and a lot more. So if that's your vibe, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want more resources to help you grow more mindfully, check out the Happiness Diaries journal, my Instagram, as well as our journal cafe events over at Waves of Thoughts. It is honestly such a beautiful spring sunny day here in Zagreb today. The maximum is even meant to be 20 degrees, so of course we're gonna make the most out of this beautiful weather. I want to go to the library to have a very productive study session for my yoga teacher training, and then I thought I would also try something. Apparently the Croatian version of Starbucks, which is called ziggies, they have a pastel de nata, which is a typical Portuguese dessert, and I've been wanting to try it out for a little bit, so I thought today is the day. This is probably also a really good opportunity because I don't have any milk in the house, which means I cannot make my daily coffee, and so I'm also gonna treat myself to a coffee outside. It is officially iced latte season, and although I've been trying to resist not ordering iced coffees because I've learned that in Ayurvedic practices having cold meals and cold foods and liquids is actually not the best approach for digestion and for your gut, but the day is so beautiful, so I think we're gonna have to go for an iced coffee. So that's kind of the plan, to enjoy and welcome this spring weather. So let's do that. I'm really excited to have a pastel de nata, so let's do that. It's a bit windy, I hope you all can hear me, but before going to the library I decided to go to Ziggy's and get myself an iced caramel latte. And also in Ziggy's they have a pastel de nata, and to be honest I have been missing Portuguese food a little bit, so I figured I would get myself a little pastel de nata to try out. At first glance it looks pretty good. I've gotten my things and then I've come here to a very iconic spot in Zagreb, sitting on a bench getting a bit of sun, and I'm gonna do a bit of a taste test of this pastel de nata to see if it's any good and if it resembles actual Portuguese pastéis de nata at all. So here we go, cheers. You know what? That is actually not bad at all. This is what it looks like on the inside. You can see the custard. Of course, it's not a 10 out of 10 Portuguese pastel de nata, but you know what? This definitely hits the spot. share something really cool with you that happened to me, which is that I got interviewed for a Croatian media called net.hr. Honestly, this was such a fun experience, and I'm so glad that I can continuously share my messages of mindfulness through all of these different mediums and platforms. And it was also really cool to talk about my experience moving to Croatia and also all the similarities and differences between Portugal, UK, Netherlands, all the other countries that I've lived in before. But also even personally as a way for me to reflect on how the last 2 years and a half of living in Croatia have actually been for me, and how the whole experience has developed and how much I've learned and how much I've grown, and also all the shifts. For example, one of my favorite things about Croatia is the coffee culture. When I was living and studying in the UK, I would have coffees on the go as a way to quickly boost my energy levels. And in Croatia, the experience of having a coffee is like completely the opposite. It was a bit of a cultural shock, but now I've really come to appreciate the fact that here in Croatia, having a coffee means sitting down for like 3 hours, usually with other people as well, and you have your coffee, your kava s mlijekom, and you just sit, you enjoy life, you connect with other people. And to me, that is a really beautiful reminder to actually pause for a little bit and just learn how to be without always having to be in a rush, without constantly having to be doing different things, which is kind of what the hustly approach and vibe in the UK is. But here it's so much slower and so much more flowy and just more mindfully, which actually aligns so much better with the kind of person that I've grown into. So it was really, really cool to talk about all of these different things. And also, not only is there a written article interview, but we also had a bit of a photo shoot around the city, which was really fun. We also filmed a few videos of me actually talking about these experiences. I mean, obviously I'm accustomed to filming. It's literally part of my job. Filming in public was obviously very different, but still a very interesting experience. And on top of all of this, I was informed that my article had quite a lot of reads and views, and so they decided to share one of the videos that we recorded on TV. How absolutely crazy is that? I will leave down below in the description the article if you guys want to check it out. On Google Chrome, on the top of the page, there is an option to translate the page, because obviously it is written in Croatian, so you can translate it to English or to your language. And I think I'll make a post on Instagram as well with some of the photos as well as the videos, especially the video that was shared on TV, which was actually literally what I just talked about, the coffee culture and the differences between Portugal, UK, and here, Croatia. So it's kind of funny how my mind just brought that up, since I was already talking about coffee earlier today with the iced latte season. And then it's extra funny because what I did today, you know, going to Ziggy's, getting a coffee to go, is the complete opposite of what Croatians do. So it's a full circle moment, because obviously I live here in Croatia and I very much appreciate and respect the culture, but the person that I am is a combination of all the experiences that I've had, especially living abroad in 4 different countries. So it's very much a multicultural kind of approach. But yeah, I wanted to share this incredible achievement with all of you of having given an interview, and especially on top of that, also having appeared on Croatian TV.
All spicy.
Extra spicy. Ooh, that one is spicy. Classic. Oh my god. I had 2 plates?
I helped.
He helped. Ivana had 3 plates, and the waiter was telling us that the record was 14 plates. 14! I had 2! Crazy. It was really good, but we're stuffed, so a little walk will definitely help now. Nice date though. Honestly, I'm really glad that I started a yoga teacher training. It's been feeling so aligned to have my own personal practice, but also to have study days. I found myself being so immersed whenever I'm in study zone because all the topics are so interesting. Learning about yoga apart from the physical movement components and actually diving deeper into the yoga philosophy and the history and all the different practices and ways that we can create inner peace mentally, physically, emotionally. It's also been really fascinating to learn more about the mind, but from a yoga perspective. So I'm seeing a lot of similarities between these teachings and things that I have learned during my psychology, bachelor's, master's, and mindset certifications as well, but just explained through a yogic kind of perspective. And also, guess what? Fun fact, literally the first lesson in this course was on how to start a journal. So that was also really cool confirmation for me to know that I can indeed combine this modality of journaling, which obviously talks so much about and that I absolutely love so much because of course I've been journaling for literally forever, for almost 20 years at this point. So it's really nice to see how I can combine journaling also with yoga and all of these other practices and modalities, because my goal going into this program and the reason why I wanted to learn more about yoga specifically was to kind of bridge the gap between mind and body a little bit, and so I can also create a more holistic approach to happiness, to well-being, and to growth as well. So far it's been really interesting. I'm learning so many fascinating things and it feels really aligned. I've changed and now I'm going to prepare a coffee. In 20 minutes I'm going to host April's Journal Cafe, and the whole vibe behind Journal Cafe is for you to have like a virtual coffee and journaling dates with your besties. So I always tell the girls to, in addition to their journal, also bring a fun drink. It could be a matcha, coffee, tea, whatever beverage they want. I've been wanting to make an iced strawberry matcha, and that's kind of what I was planning on doing for the event, to have an extra fun drink today. But honestly, I woke up and I'm really not craving a matcha. I'm actually craving just a coffee, but I still want to make it fun. So I have this berry jam, all natural, no added sugars, that my boyfriend's mom gave us. And I figured I would add this at the bottom of my coffee and then milk and then coffee on top to make an extra fun drink for today. The theme for today's event is a quarter to alignment, because obviously we have started a new month, a new season, and a new quarter. So I'm going to lead the girls through some journaling exercises and prompts to help them review quarter one, the first 3 months of the year, to then set some goals for the upcoming 3 months, and then we'll also do some journaling. And then we'll also do some reflections to realign and to reawaken for the spring season. But for now, let us prepare our coffees and let us get settled and ready for these events. 2, 3.